Along with a past player, a present player, and PK Subban. The big quote of the NHL lockout so far is from Bill Daly. That is the hill we will die on, talking about 5-year contract lengths. Now they go to 6. What's different in 2 weeks?
Yeah, that's a good question because it's really inconsistent on what we've seen the last 2 weeks. Twice we've been in New York. Of course, you had mentioned the famous line of Bill Daly that we will die on this hill. And then the second time we were in New York with a mediator and no significant negotiations. And all of a sudden this one comes out of left field last night and you go, what's the difference here? And you got to think that maybe it's the pressure of the owners getting to the negotiating committee of Bill Daly, Gary Bettman, perhaps Jeremy Jacobs, if he's in the mix, and saying, guys, at the end of the day, we got a deal that's too close to burn the season. We've got a deal right now that gets us to 50-50. No longer do we have long-term contracts that go into 10 or 15 years. And then also no circumventing the cap. It's already a win for the NHL.
Exactly. And it is already a win for the NHL. And I mean, if you're talking about contract lengths, how is 5 or 6 years a great deal for the players? We had unlimited length before. So why isn't it 8 years? Why isn't it 9 years? Why does that even have to change? I mean, the responsibility is in the GM's hand to hand out the contracts. It's not the player's fault if you get a 10 or 12-year deal.
So you don't think there was a lot of movement there?
Well, I don't think so. I don't understand what the difference is from 5 to 6 years. It just doesn't make any sense to me. And in terms of Bill Daly, I mean, I'm not going to hold that against him. This is a negotiation, all right? It's gotten ugly at times, which is okay. But at the end of the day, both sides want to get the best deal done for their side.
What role do you think January 2nd plays in this and that deadline to file?
Well, I think it's an important date. I think it's an important date. And obviously with the significance of them coming forward now and putting this on the table, it gives you something to think about. But over the next few days, we'll figure out how significant that date is and if it even is significant at all.
We'll know when you guys counter proposal, and we believe that'll happen in the next day or two. We got to see the way the NHL responds. The good news is off their NHL's offer last night, it didn't come with take it or leave it, or this is our best offer.
Yeah, well,
so if there's room to negotiate, we can get a deal done before January 2nd.
So the Coles Notes version, you've looked at it. Does this make you hook up with a power skater and get going hard?
Yeah, well, I'm heading down to Florida tomorrow, so I'm bringing I'm going to see Doug down there. Me and Doug will go fishing.
Doug McLean.
Doug McLean, he's down there.
I'm sorry,
Doug, where is he again? He's in Delray.
Delray.
I'm in Boca, but maybe we'll meet up at some point.
Doug's not going